Hey guys, welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about extensions in Claude. So extensions in Claude are tools and integrations that enhance its capabilities, enabling it to interact with local files, browse the web, and connect to external applications like Slack or GitHub. They include browser extensions for web actions and browser extensions, which are also called MCP servers, which allow for secure local data access and automation in Claude Desktop. So there are different types of extensions in Claude, like there is a Claude in Chrome extension using which you can interact with your browser through Claude. Also, there are desktop extensions, which are the MCP local servers, and also there are connectors and Claude code extensions as well. So you can manage all of these with just a single interface, which I will be going to show you. So to access all of the extensions, simply click over to your profile picture or the account icon at the bottom left corner. Then from here in this particular menu, choose the first option, that is settings. Now once you are within the settings, you need to click onto this extensions option under the desktop app. And now from here, you can simply add in extensions if you like. Allow Claude to directly interact with apps, data, and tools on your computer. So in order to add any extension, click onto this browse extensions. If you wish to add extension for any particular existing app, like you can see right here. So from here, you can simply add an extension. So for example, the file system and Windows MCP are already configured. So let's say if you wish to enable the PDF viewer, you can simply click here and then click onto this install button, and it will give you this prompt which says, do you want to install PDF viewer? Click onto this install button and it says that this is installing. So this particular connector can read, annotate, and extract with PDF files, an active viewer with search, navigation, and options from filling and text extraction. So once this is downloaded and installed, you will be able to configure the same. And here you can see that once it is downloaded, you have simply enabled this and you can configure it using this configure button, from where you can determine different steps and different tool permissions that this particular extension have. So that was pretty much about the extensions and how you can add them. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.